What's up? What's up? What's up,
How,
TT?
how you doing?
Hey man, I'm chilling. Again, I am chilling. But no, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Our Take. I am your host, Miss Farader. Sarcasm. It's what I do best. And y'all know this old dude. You heard what he said. T Double, my good old co-host. What's up?
And
I'm
I'll
loving
take
the
is what
great
I
T
do best.
shirt.
So you heard what I said. That's what I do. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good
Oh, so,
morning, good morning. Yes, it is morning time. How your weekend going so far?
listen, I ain't got to work this weekend, but I have to work this weekend. I don't have to work, but I have to work this weekend because this house needs to be straightened up. The wife and the daughter going to get their hair done, and they just left me to my own devices right now, which is
Oh, they
crazy.
left you home alone?
But yeah, but they knew you had control. It's like, listen, Farrah got up about an hour, so he can't do too much then. And then we be home, So they left me with a babysitter. That's what they did.
Well, you do know that it takes a little longer than an hour to get that hair did. I'm trying to get my camera right for y'all good people.
It,
Trying to
it
get here
does
we
t-
go.
it does take longer than an hour, and it does take and my wallet gets stretched to the very limits every single time.
The mix, as Batul would say, to the mix.
My God. Mm, mm, mm.
Well,
So,
I'm
what
glad
about your
everything
weekend so
going good.
far?
Hey man, weekend going. Tired. I'm still tired from last weekend, trying to get my rest. But got the podcast this morning. We chilling, and we have a photo booth this evening. So prom season is in full effect. We will be downtown rooftop. So it's gonna be yeah, man. Shit, these schools be paying some dodo for their proms out these here parts. I don't know about the other sides of the country, but
Now,
out
now,
here they do it big.
now, who prom is this? Let's shout it out. Who prom is it? Do you know?
Yeah, City Lab, and it's a combo school. These are like some very, very intellectual children,
Okay.
kids out here. When we did it last year, it was called City Lab. It's City Lab in IPA, I believe. So it's a specialized school, like I think in Fort Worth. A lot of the kids last year I was talking to, they were sophomores in college when they get there. They've been taking a lot of consortiums to UT, Arlington, and places like that. So kind of like a Booker T. Washington, but it's a specialized school. So prom season starts out tomorrow tonight, 7 to 11. We're gonna be spinning that booth.
And all I'm gonna say, gentlemen, be respectful of your dates. Just because it's prom season, don't expect nothing. You don't
I'm
expect any
glad
double day.
I'm glad you said that. We've been doing prompts about 3 years now. And what I will say is chivalry is buried, dead, cremated, already went to hell or heaven, whichever way the Lord wanted them. I'm telling you, it's dead. These kids, them dudes get on that booth, they don't lift up. They don't, I'm helping the girls up, like holding my hand out. They help them in their dresses. They just up there. You wouldn't. There's no chivalry. Let's just say that. And that's been the last 3 years. You may get one or two dudes as that was raised right, but for the most part, it's flossing. But I can tell you, I love doing Duncanville. Y'all already know how they do football season. Sometimes I be wanting to ID the kids before they get on my booth. Those are like grown ass men. So I know why they win the state every year. I know why they're in the national rankings. Those are some huge men. Usually if I get poor guys, I can't do it because it's over 1,000 pounds. That's how big those guys are. I can't put them on there. It's that sad. Those boys are big. So just to let you guys know, these kids are huge out here. But prom season is in effect.
Well, all I'm
It's
gonna
go.
say is if you're not respectful to help them with their dress to hold the dress to put it, you take a picture. You better be respectful. Don't try to take it off them. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just
That's a
remember
good one. I like it. I like it. You like it. I love it. But we got a lot of basketball going on this weekend. Oh my goodness. I have been up late nights. I ain't even got sleepy. It's been so good. I didn't think it would be this good without a real Cinderella. But
well,
thank
actually, I
you.
thought this the opposite is going to be because you only have the bigger schools that finally play each other. You don't get a chance to the little schools to knock you off, not
That's
that kind. So
true.
now you got the good schools. So this is going to be a first, and we'll
I
see
like
how.
it. I mean, I'm liking it so far, but you do love that Cinderella, that one that can go all the way. But you know, in the end, they ain't a 16 seed ain't never won a national, so it's just not gonna happen. We've been waiting forever. I think that's what we wait on, but never gonna happen.
Never
I'm going.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
Never gonna happen. Never
never
gonna
gonna happen. Never, ever, ever,
ever,
ever,
ever, ever.
ever, ever. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and shout out the sponsors. You know what I'm saying? We'll give them a little second. I think I shouted out one already, so we just need the other.
Yes, you shouted out 360 RD photo booth, and if you want to see what we do, we got an event tonight, so you can come out and see it. Now you can't get in the prom because you're too grown and you don't need to be in there, but at least you can see what we do and make sure you can get it for your prom. Make sure you can get it for your party. Make sure you can do it. RD 360 photo booth. And listen, you know my favorite of the razzle dazzle. Like I said, it'll get you right. It's like our old sponsor, Rose Park, called Razzle Dazzle. It get you right. You know, it get you ready. But
Bro,
ready in a better way. You get the sweets, you get the apples, you get those grapes, you get that candy. I'm telling you, Razzle Dazzles, apples and more.
look at you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, Razzle Dazzle 360. We sure appreciate y'all sponsorship. We surely do. You're welcome.
Listen, put it all in the pot.
Listen, put it all in the pot. All right, let's get it cranking. Let's get it cranking. All right, we got March Madness. Of course, y'all know shit. I'm loving it. I don't want it to go away. I get sad. I'm getting sad. We got the 2 weeks left. But March Madness is still here. So let's hit on up the Sweet 16. Whew. Boy, the Sweet 16. Yeah, we was talking about it while we was loading for the show. It's so juicy. Ooh, but we got Alabama and BYU. Alabama and BYU. Of course, Alabama advanced. Did you know that Alabama hit, what was it, 26 threes?
The all-time record in the tournament, and I think they put up 52.
They better drop 26 if they think they're gonna be Duke.
They put up 26 out of 52, so that means they were shooting more about 50% behind the 3-point line. That is unreal what they did to poor BYU. See, this is what happens when you put the raisins in the potato salad and you go to the black cookout. This is what happens to you right there, BYU.
They want to prove. They want to prove. They want to invite to the.
They wanted to prove to you shouldn't have been there, and that's what they did. They stood back and picked the raisins out and threw them for three. Straight into the goal. That's what they did. See, congratulations, Alabama. And that Mark Spears was a piece.
It was raining raisins.
It was raining. This is the proof. Don't bring them raisins to that cookout.
Oh my God.
But Mark Spears, I'm gonna say he was like what, 9 or 10 out of the 16 or something of those shots he took. He was just killing it, the dude right there. So wow. But you're right.
Mark Spears is my favorite point guard out here in these streets. That wasn't bad.
Well, he is proven to be one of the better players. He's streaky, they say. Well, he is. I was watching him.
That's why he done got benched like twice this year. He's out there tripping. But it happens.
But when he plays, he plays. And this is what he did. And it was a great game. Now, they got another game coming up, whoever they play next. But I just hope, and I know they can do it, I just hope they don't get that confidence that we can just start shooting them raisins at every game, because that don't happen. You don't shoot 26 from 51 every single game.
It's gonna turn into raisins in the sun. It's gonna dry up.
It's gonna dry up and be a prune. You don't want to be a prune out here. You're like a plum. I'm telling you, Blair. Better be careful. But yeah, great game. BYU didn't have a chance, and BYU was shooting threes too, but not at that clip.
It wasn't raining over there. It wasn't raining. But I do have to take a second and shout out my folk over here on Instagram. Appreciate y'all watching. Oh man, Christmas. What's happening Christmas? Oh, shout out to Christmas K.A. Side. All right, we are out of chapter. And I think I'm not sure who that is. LWP 425. Thank you for joining the show. Appreciate you. And y'all, we got Stan the Man up in here again. What's happening? Stan the Man. Appreciate y'all over there. But yes, definitely Sweet 16 Alabama. They're going to give Duke all they can handle. But we'll talk about that game in just shortly. We'll talk about that. But welcome to the Elite Eight, Alabama.
Congratulations. Welcome. That's one SEC.
Check number 2. Boy, I'm getting paid nickels for SEC teams. Jesus.
Mhm.
Yeah, this was a good one. I felt pretty bad for Maryland. I thought Maryland might could pull it out, do something, but Florida was just too much. Florida's a really good team. Everybody had slept on them, I believe, but we ain't sleeping no more
We,
at all.
we are totally awake, and as we'll talk about later on, poor Maryland had a rough day. But as we're going to talk about and move on, again, Florida is a very good team. They are not taking any prisoners right now, and there's
Yeah.
nothing else to really say about that. But check two, SEC.
I do have a question though, but I have to get some validation first.
Yeah,
What year is this dude?
he, he he is one of those ones that you saw in that picture. Remember, he's 30. We had that picture on Tuesday from
No, I was
Florida.
okay. I was trying to validate that before I talk about why he got so many damn tattoos. He done been through. He got prayer scriptures, people who died. He been through a lot. I mean, you've lived a long time.
Well,
So
no,
I'm just
I
wondering.
think all those tattoos are the different schools he's been to. I think this is number 75 since he's been in college. It's a tattoo for every spot he go to.
I'm gone.
But I ain't, what I'm saying, I ain't gonna talk about him because the boy can
No,
play. The
he
boy
can't
can play.
nothing about the play. The tattoos are nice, but
You
I
know,
don't know too many in college that had that many shit. We couldn't afford them, but I forgot they own.
listen.
They got millions. My bad.
But as we talk about it, when you're 26 and everybody else is 16, 17, 18 when you're playing against him, life happens. So I'm just gonna move
Yeah,
on.
because he like a grown man. He at least got a 2-year-old with he's a name. He got a namesake. Like he got a namesake. But we're gonna move on. What's up, Paul Coulter? The host of the Extra Point comes on right before us at 9 a.m. Central. Y'all check him out. What's happening? Appreciate you joining.
Mighty Paul, what's up, man? We ain't gonna mess with you right now, but it's gonna come. It's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna
congratulations
say.
to Florida. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's 2 SECs right there. Okay.
All right, well, we ain't no SEC right here, and I don't know why you so excited like South Carolina playing on the men's side, but Duke beat Arizona. We already knew that was going to happen. It was a decent game, but I tell you what, that damn flag, man,
But
he out there playing. He out there playing games, man. He laughing and shit. It's too easy. It's too easy.
I'm gonna say this. I'm going to shout out Caleb Love. We talked junk about, but he put on a show against Duke. Something about him against Duke. I think he just loves playing against Duke.
So well, it was just like old boy said that with Brandon when he was on here. He says Caleb plays to his competition. He does. He dropped 45 on him, I believe.
So what I'm going to say is this: next year when he transferred to Wake Forest and plays Duke again,
no, he's out of here. He's not coming back.
When he transfer again, we'll see what he does against Duke next year. Because see, Caleb Love, buddy, it's on. It's gonna be on.
Yeah, Caleb, bye, Caleb. That kiss he always blow, we're gonna blow that shit right back at you. Duke, thank y'all for putting his ass out for me. I wasn't going for Duke, but I wasn't going for Arizona either.
Congratulations to Duke, and we'll see you either the day or tomorrow. I don't know when you play. I think the day or tomorrow.
We're gonna see us tomorrow. But yeah, Paul, you should dread this show. I don't even know why you logged on. Flag is the truth, Roof. Trust and believe he is. Caleb Love is 38. He had 38. He's 38 and he had 38 points. But he did drop him. But I'm glad he's gone. Please. He's safe tonight.
Yeah, he has a COVID baby year. He can come back another 17 years, and you know how they do. He'll be at Wake Forest, or somewhere transfer. Maybe he could transfer to North Carolina back. They losing players left and right now.
That's what we're gonna do.
Listen, we got 2 people left on our squad in South Carolina. Everybody transferred out, and we wasn't even good. So
we only lost 1 so far.
2.
Who else left?
You lost Washington, the center, and you watched and Cadeau so far.
Yeah, Cadeau was saying that they wouldn't allow him to shoot. His brother's speaking out on his behalf.
Well, the boy couldn't shoot for the first 2 years. He just developed a shot this season. I watched him shoot the last 2 years.
They wouldn't let him.
Because when he shot, he wouldn't hit that but the side of the backboard before. That's why. That's how we know.
Well, I'm gonna see where he's gonna end up at. He's a great guard. I hate to lose him, but I don't know. Carolina about to be in a real bad rebuilding situation, so I think it was bad this year.
It's like everybody else.
And nobody else. They better get in the portal.
It's like it's gonna be a portal squad. What's gonna happen? We'll see.
I'm sick of it. But Back to the Sweet 16, Texas Tech. Boy, that game last night, that man right there is a dog. Do you understand me? He is a beast. He is a pure beast. He went down and backed that dude down, and it was a wrap. Wasn't nothing left said. Game
I-
over.
I'm gonna say Arkansas. I have the tears. Y'all were up by like 16 and 17, and y'all
Dubs.
let a Texas Tech squad who's not supposed to be playing any offense around this place. That's not what they do. And y'all let them
Arkansas was number 10. Arkansas was number 10. They was on
They
a
were
roll.
they were our last sleeper, Cinderella, whatever you want to call it, left in the tournament.
We
And
got
they in the
another
SEC.
name.
I can't
It
even
ain't
consider
Cinderella.
I can be a Cinderella in the SEC. For real? Is that what we
Right? That's what we doing now? Okay.
That's what we doing? But-
That's
but
the poor
Texas, but the mighty T Devils, double T's, I love those, came back and did beat Arkansas, and it was a very good game. And he backed that dude down low. And then Wagner, who's been at Arkansas and Kentucky, excuse me, and Louisville. I mean, that's his granddaddy, his daddy, and now him and his brother. All of them played under Calipari.
Everybody, but I did a soccer. I told you I watched Eddie Calipari. I was like, you know what? I coached his dad. And he said, I coached his dad. He has coached at least 4 of his players' dads. He did say this.
All them dudes played under Calipari. So
How old is Calipari? He getting that hair dyed or something because he Italian. That's what it is. He Italian.
he's literally 97, but he looks 42. You know the Italian look. They just kind of look young. So.
He got some good genes in there. But Calipari old as fuck. He just coached everybody. Okay.
But true. But congratulations to Texas Tech.
Yes, congratulations. You got to foul up 3. Why, Lord? Why?
Why?
They called on them last night, but especially during that Michigan game. But we'll go on here.
And so they took out an SEC squad. So I'm disappointed there.
Yeah. Michigan State.
Let me give me a moment. I have to sweat because that was one of my Final Four picks, and
yeah, that was one of yours.
And they still
you down too.
No, Michigan State was one of my Final Four. So I'm sweating because they made it. Thank goodness.
But I thought they beat you. I thought you. Okay, never mind.
No, so they still in it.
That's your shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm winning.
Ooh,
Houston's gonna win, so it doesn't really matter.
That's what your mouth said.
It doesn't matter.
But as I said, great game at Michigan State and Ole Miss. Now, that game was better than I thought. Again, we still sitting here thinking why Ole Miss got this far in the first place. I have no idea.
No idea.
But then but then I noticed something about it, and this is going to be a kind of a slap on you, Farron. It's not intentional.
It's always intentional.
That's Sean Padilla. That dude, the white dude that was shooting the ball, I didn't remember that he transferred from Virginia Tech, and he was that dude who was killing North Carolina, Virginia Tech.
I promise you, folks. You know how you in Walmart or something, you see somebody you ain't seen in a long time, you keep looking back.
Yes.
Looking at that too.
That's that dude. That's it. He transferred.
The free throw line. I'm like this, old as hell, can't see him. Never mind, whatever. But yes, he was. He did.
That was the dude, and he put in I think I saw he scored like 64 points in the 3 tournament games, which is the most in Ole Miss history during that run. Congratulations to him. And came off the bench. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Congratulations, Michigan State. But if I hear Jason Richardson's name one more time because his son played for Michigan, I'm gonna slap somebody. Well, that's Jason Richardson, just like his daddy. If I have to hear that one more freaking time during this tournament, I'm gonna hurt somebody. I don't want to hear it. Let this dude live on his own. He don't have the jumps his daddy dude. He can play some ball.
He's not. He doesn't. But you're gonna hear it a couple more times, so get ready.
No, I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna turn it off. I ain't gonna watch. First, I ain't watched none of the
Mississippi. Turn the TV off.
I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Okay, Daddy. Okay, turn it off. Don't yell at me. Damn,
there you go. A great game, Michigan State. Paul, what you crying about over there, man? You know what's happening. You know it's something over there. You know, man.
Well, we didn't got to you yet, Paul. We ain't got to you yet, but we're gonna get on over to your Rocky Top. You know, you was representing Tennessee. I know it was a Titans, but on the Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Oh, sorry.
Okay, Polly, is that the Polly? What's the name? Dolly Parton
version? Yeah. Well, so Tennessee beat Kentucky, another SEC team. Check. That's number 3. They check it in there in that Elite Eight, aren't they? Tennessee played a really good game. Kentucky didn't have a chance, and this is after Kentucky, I think, beat Tennessee twice during the regular season. And Tennessee came back and said, "This is when it matters." But nobody wants to watch that ugly orange uniform play no more in this tournament.
No, I just think the biggest difference is Tennessee is just has they've evolved a little bit quicker. They're playing their best ball right now, opposed to Kentucky. Kentucky's been playing good all year. We get it, but they didn't step it up one more notch. And Tennessee had another gear, and they did. Them boys, God, dog, man, this was a. It was pretty much a beat down a little bit. The score don't really reflect all them damn dunks. Good gracious, I think they had 32 damn dunks in this game.
The game was over early. This is not the same Kentucky team. I think I heard this Kentucky team hadn't made it to the Elite Eight in the last
2008.
Yeah, something like that. So
shit like that. Since old boy was at Carolina, then since he was at Kentucky.
Yes. Who knows? We don't know. Whatever that we don't know. Pay no attention.
Right. They show him like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, they're talking about Jason Richardson. I mean, Ja Richardson's dad, Jason Richardson. Yeah, every time we look around, the camera's on. I'm like, if I have
we're about to start counting how many times we got on camera.
It's gonna be a drinking game from the rest of this tournament. It's gonna be a drinking game every time he pops on camera. He takes one today, and is what we gonna do. Thank you, Paul. You just gave us a good drinking game, but then
I was drunk before halftime.
But then you come back singing Rocky Top. Do you see, Paul? What is this?
Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet
home to me. Good, whatever. That's all.
Yeah, I'ma just
let that go. Just let it go. But congratulations to Tennessee on the hard fought victory over Kentucky, and we'll see what happens. So Kentucky and Arkansas left in the same round. So you fired the coach to be exactly where he was going to be anyway. Is what y'all did. He left Kentucky to go to Arkansas to be exactly the same level you were going to be in the first place. So you didn't do better. You did the exact same thing. What's the difference?
I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, yeah. But right now, I'm going to give Paul a second.
Take a deep breath.
Go with us.
Yeah. Before you move in, I want you to realize, coming back to Tuesday, those dudes from Florida International, there's only one left. The dude from Arkansas lost. The other dude from the dude from Florida is still there.
Arkansas, and
there's one more. I think he played for Michigan or something like that. I'm not sure. I think he transferred to Michigan, if I'm correct on that one. So
man, that's gonna drive me nuts. Gonna drive me nuts. But I'm gonna figure it out and I'll tell you in a minute. But Paul, I can't delay it any further.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what? What's the scenario? Here we go, yo.
Well, got that ass whoop last night. That's what's happening. Here we go, yo. Yo. Michigan got to take his ass out the 30,
yo. Bo knows this and Bo knows that.
Well,
but Michigan can't win because Auburn back. Beat that ass. Oh, sorry, my fault. My fault. We're not going to do a whole song about it.
Ooh, okay, Paul. That was all but you. Because we love you, man. And I'm still trying to figure out who this other little damn super senior played for.
He played for Michigan. He's a big dude. He was number 50.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out who the hell he played for. I can't think of who he played for now. We highlighted him last week, and it's gonna bother me. So, Paul, you're gonna be all right, baby.
Now we ain't gonna wrap this. We just gonna say congratulations because I didn't think Michigan was gonna make it to the Sweet 16, and they did. And they ran into a number one seed.
Didn't think they was gonna make it to the Sweet. They didn't know they was gonna make it to the tournament. Starting there.
But if I hear another story that they were 8-24 the year before and made it all the way to the Sweet 16 this year, I don't want. Listen, it's like kissing your sister. We don't care about that. No, it's a tie. No.
Not happy, so.
Exactly. So what we're gonna say is you did a good run. You ran into a team that is not hot but very good. Auburn has not been playing really well, but they're still very good, and there's talent all over that roster. And so I'm gonna say y'all represent the Big Ten because y'all lost Michigan and Purdue in this run. So Is it over? I think it's over. The bridge is over.
Look,
But,
the bridge
but
is over.
congratulations on
Bridge
your
is
run
over.
there.
Bye-bye.
So,
Sorry, Paul.
my fault.
Make
My
you,
fault.
make you a drink or something today.
Several. Make,
Oh, he's
make it make it a
crying.
drinking game. Make it a solid drinking game, Paul. For every time they talk about one of your teams lost.
Well, Paul, just think about you ain't got to watch no more tournament if you don't want to.
So,
It came out. But let's go to the good old HU show. Y'all already know what's happening.
I'm gonna let you speak on this. Thank you.
Ain't nothing to speak on. Ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all know what else? Y'all know what it is? Ain't nothing to be said. Say less. No, we ain't sorry. Sorry.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. You want to say you don't want to say nothing, but you
Hell
was sweating,
no.
drinking, crying, hoping, shaking, have a blanket all over your head last night when you was watching this game because y'all thought y'all was gonna be out there. Now you don't score points, as I complained about it the one time, and y'all scored 90 that game after I remember I said it one time. But y'all scored 62 points, and Purdue came back and tied it, and y'all had a brilliant out of bounds play to score that back. I've never seen that play, and how that was. That was a
people about to take that play. Everybody, the high school, middle school, everybody about to run that damn play.
That showed the coaching, and it was beautiful, and it was the pick play, and they had the man who came out of bounds, and boom. I thought it
wasn't even a massive play per se.
No.
It was just a breakdown of the defense. He didn't switch.
But
and then who doesn't put someone on ball? Who doesn't put someone on ball underneath the goal of where the freaking people taking it out at? Like, you get the hell out from over there. You put someone on the ball. That was one, and then they just didn't switch out. It was just a smart move. But if they had a switch, but I think the play, the way they set a screen at the top of the free throw line, and when he went around, the guy in the middle had to make a decision. Yep, so he went out, and that was that. That was that.
Yeah, he had the ball. He could have shot it, or the play was designed perfectly. That nobody's got the most dangerous person in the court is the dude who brings it out of bounds. They always say that. That dude is always wide open, and that dude got it. He bounced it through like, oh, I'm wide open. Let me take it up. Now he didn't dunk it. He laid it into the dude. Why you?
He was because of the time. He was trying to make sure. I think because of the time, he was just. And then he probably was so shocked he was so damn wide open. He could have literally missed it. So, I mean, he could have literally missed it. But it was a great play. The defense broke down, but I think the defense did what they saw and thought they had to do. And it was just a great pass. I agree, T-Double. They framed it like May to the 824 team to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, he talked about Michigan and how, like I said, they said May came in and it was 824. Yeah, then he got to that portal, brought into everybody from Florida International, Compton, whoever, the streets of Compton, the playgrounds of New York brought them in, and they made a big run. So
that's what everybody. I said that earlier.
That's what college basketball is becoming. That's what it's going to be.
But the thing is, when I think about the guy from Yale, that boy, that big center can dribble his ass off. He was starting at the top of the key. I would give him that. And if he had stayed at Yale, he probably wouldn't even have any NBA prospects. But now that he's coming out of Michigan.
Fair. You go to Yale, what the hell you need NBA prospects for? You went to Yale, damn it.
Well, he want both, but he wants the cake and he don't need it too, anime. Shit, he want a degree. He graduated from Yale and then transfer. Who knows? Getting the both.
That is so selfish. I couldn't even get Yale, and I don't even have the basketball talent. He get both. Hell with him.
I would never even fill out that application, but Tennessee about to smoke that ass. Are you over there smoking some Zaza or something, man? Are you tripping right now?
He on that Orange Crush. He's smoking that Orange Crush. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you what you think about Pippen entering the portal in the middle of the turning.
This is the problem. The problem.
We talked about this 45 minutes last week.
This is the problem with the portal. They need to put a date in. I think that was stupid. First, if I'm his teammates, then you going to the portal. Why do I want you around me now? You don't want to be a part of what we still playing for right now. Why are you here? I mean, I know it's about the money, but you could have announced this after the tournament. It's not like we were gonna win it. No offense, Paul. It's not like we were gonna win the game. You know, we
Thank
weren't
you.
going too far. You could have waited another day or two after that and then announce. But I think they need to close that window. It should be a smaller window of the portal. This is when you have to get in there because there's no closing once you in there. All they have to do is when you open it at a certain time, boom. So I thought that was disappointing. I thought as a teammate, I would have been like, I understand what you're going to do, but this is crazy. Don't do that to us. We try to make a run for the national championship. We trying to win our next game, and you put it out there that you out in the middle of the tournament. That's selfish.
Yeah. And Paul said a fifth take, and I was on their show earlier. This was a hot topic over there, and he clearly thinks that it's okay. But he's a LeBron fan, and that's what I told him over there. He likes those jumpers. He likes frogs and crickets and shit. He played with them as kids. He love people that jump.
Wait a minute. He thinks that's okay to in the middle of the tournament team, and you can leave.
Am I wrong, Paul? Am I wrong?
Confused. How do you see that as okay? I'm not going to question it, but how is that okay?
I mean, Paul.
Okay. Before he ever answers, I'm gonna take his side on this one. Was the portal closing? Was the window of the portal closing at this moment?
I just sent Paul the damn link. Join us, man. Please come and say your piece on this shit because I just don't agree with it. But I heard this one. If you want to join, you can. Or type it on out. But yes, I'm correct. He said yes.
Okay, so the portal was closing, and this dude was not getting any playing time, and he wanted to get out of there. Okay, that's a different conversation.
Did he think Houston was gonna pick him up and he can come play right now? He going to the national championship game? I don't get it.
So like I said, that's a different ball game. I can see that if you ain't got no hopes playing at Michigan and you need to get out and the portal's about to close, that's another way of figuring. I can see with that, but that means you should have quit before this. Listen, I'm leaving the team. I'm dropping out of this before that.
Just wait till the season's over and then damn Jordan didn't do what you gotta do.
So, but okay.
But yeah, they ain't talking to him no more. He having him live with some people that don't even play sports now in the dorms. He can't even stay in the damn sports.
No, you got to get out of our dorm. You get the portal. Leave.
You gotta go. It's rude. It's offensive, and I don't personally like it. I don't agree. But
what's the song? You were about to lose your dorm.
He done lost it. He can't stay with them boys. They ain't no more right now. But moving right on along, and as you can see, I didn't even have the scores for the Auburn Houston because it was on so damn late. I didn't get the update.
It was 62-60 for Houston and Purdue, and Auburn won by.
It could be 62.5 to 62. So I know. It was too close for comfort. Say that shit.
Well,
but you were scared just today too, so don't even play those games.
Parker, where's the link? He's scared of you. Parker, where's the link?
I inbox you. I see your Robert message.
He's scared of you. Where's the link?
Hey, I ain't scared. Homie, let me send you this. You think I'm playing games with you, Paul? I'm about to inbox you. I'm about to inbox you, Paul. Cause you talk crazy with that, but
Whenever you get in here, we get back to that. But let's moving on.
Moving on up. Because right now we got the elite games today. We'll just we already got our picks in, so that don't even matter. But who we got today? Texas Tech and Florida play. These are 2 games today. So there are 2 games today.
Texas Tech and Florida.
Texas Tech and Florida. And then who else we got today?
Duke and Bama. Duke and Bama.
They're both evening games. And I'll be honest, I'm gonna be spinning the booth outside, rooftop. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch the games and such, but they will be on my phone because I was at my pop-up last week. I sent Tori a picture. I'm selling apples with my phone set up.
At the phone and they're chilling like, yeah. You need something? I'm gonna watch the game over here right now.
Man, listen, people probably wanted to know the score. So, but who you
got? Oh, this is easy because 2 of my picks, Florida and Duke. Those are 2 of my picks. So
you think Florida gonna beat Texas Tech?
Yes, easy.
This will be I don't think it's gonna be easy. I honestly don't think it's gonna be easy, but I do think they'll win. But I don't think it'll be easy.
I think this is gonna be the only easy game of the four. The easiest of the four is what I'm going to say. That's what I'm not going to say they're going to blow Texas Tech out, but I think this is going to be the easiest of the four. Because the next game, Alabama and Duke. Now that could be a blowout if Alabama can't shoot 26 threes, so that could be a blowout there. But
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I just think it won't be a good game. I don't think it'll be an easy game the way that you feel. But and then Duke and Alabama, of course, I'm going against Duke. Alabama has to be Duke. I hate Duke. It is what it is. But if they win, I won't be shocked.
Well, if Alabama wins, that's another SEC in the pot. Yeah, y'all gonna have an SEC NCAA tournament Final Four. They're gonna be hating that in this country. They'll bring up the conference.
Yeah. Well, they about to. I'm hoping they add it to them. We ain't gonna keep talking about that, but I wish they had added it to the Big East. I really, really, really wish. Damn it, Paul. This dude. I'm about to send him. I gotta send him the link, y'all. I really want to see what he got to say.
And listen, on the comments, she put the link out. So if anybody else want to jump on, and won't get in, jump on in there. We got the link in there, so you can come in. We want to hear what you got to say.
I truly do. So I'm gonna send over. But then tomorrow we have 2 more games tomorrow.
Yes.
Y'all already know Houston and Tennessee is going to be playing.
Uh-oh. That looks like a side bet between you and Paul right there. That's a side bet.
Man, listen, I'm a little nervous in regards to it.
Sure. Let's do it this way. What do you want at that bet? If you and Paul had a side bet, what you want? Because if he win, we get him a t-shirt. We get him I'll take t-shirt if he win, but if you win, what you want from Paul? And remember, you gonna get it. So what you want from?
I want food. I always want food.
That's right. We put him on it. We want it.
I need my food. Paul, he on here? What's up?
Can he bring a t-shirt on this thing? What you doing?
First of all, good morning, T-Double. Good morning, Farrah. Huge fan. This is an honor and a privilege to be on this show. Y'all know I watch it. I enjoy it. But T-Double.
Yes, sir.
Y'all, come on. Y'all got me fired up this morning. And Farrah, you started this, and T-Double is finishing it. And I'm a little perturbed right now.
I ain't do
nothing. You freestyled the demise of my beloved Wolverines.
Ooh, wee! Don't you put the picture back up?
It was in cadence and it rhymed, which made it worse.
Sorry, my fault.
You went full Tribe Called Quest and scenario.
Okay. Did you not like that version? Because we can say, "Can I kick you out?" Yes, we can. Can we kick you? Yes, we can. I can do another one for you. You know what I'm saying? My fault.
T-Double, like here's my thing with the Justin Pippen.
Okay.
He's buried on the bench. He's not playing. He wasn't going to play.
Okay.
And while I think that the timing of it was a little double eyeball emoji, I really don't blame him because there's 300 other college basketball programs that's starting to solidify their roster, and he's not he's not going to be in high demand, so he needs to get a jump on it. And I don't have a problem with it because he wasn't playing. Now, if this was Vlad Golden or Danny Wolf or Trey Donaldson or Namar Burnett or one of the key role players, AJ Kason, any of them, I would have had a problem with that. But he was a towel wafer.
But is it a statement he's trying to make? Like, I just don't see the point of doing it right in the middle of the season. Not in the middle, but why you're still playing. I can't understand the point of why he did it when he did. Is it a point, a statement you're trying to make? Like,
I really think that it's a business now, and just like with us in our 9-to-5 lives, you go find a job before you leave your job.
Yeah, but the thing is okay, he tells him, okay, I'm leaving him right now. So what? You just don't want to come to the team? Just quit. Like, I feel like it's a quitter. I just don't see the point unless he just wanted some clout. Is this gonna make his stock go up in the portal? because now it's out there. Like,
Well,
what
now
was the
because y'all,
point?
according to y'all, it's a turnoff. I mean, I think T Double said he wouldn't trust that teammate. I don't want to put words in your mouth. I think that's what you said.
Yep.
Hmm. But somebody'll do it. But I think it's like you said, he was on the bench. He ain't getting no PT. So to make a big scene like this, knowing who you are, namesake wise, use all that combo up, throw yourself out here in the middle of the NCAA tournament. What you think is gonna happen? He's gonna go for that, trying to make his stock go up. Personally, it's gonna be a lot of naysayers, but it's gonna be a couple that's gonna want it.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's my only thing, and I agree with
That's
you.
just a thought. I'm just speculating.
It's a matter of timing. You just said this young man was buried on the bench, was not going to be playing. Well, you were buried on the bench
No.
all season. When did the portal open for you? Why didn't you say it at the very beginning and get out of there? Why you wait till right now? Now, did the portal close that day? No, I don't know when the portal closes, so I can't answer that question either. So if you're going to do it and you want that jump, why didn't you jump before this tournament stuff? Nobody was going to know you're paying no attention other than, oh, Pippen went to the portal. There would be no issue. The issue was the timing of the whole thing. And then once you turn, now, if you've had this conversation with your teammates and they know you about to bounce, that's one thing. But how it looks for the rest of us is you quit on your teammates. Like, listen, I'm going to the portal because I know I can play. I'm getting up out of here. Well, get up out of here before the tournament starts.
He could have took 3 more people that's been on the bench with him all year. They bench buddies.
So
No, and I get the optics of it, especially for a non-Michigan fan who hadn't really followed the team like year round because they weren't a national brand until they got to the Big Ten tournament. It started getting nationally televised games and winning. Nobody was really caring about what Dusty Man Michigan was doing from a national standpoint. It was really the SEC, and I get that. And I do get that if I'm a teammate of his, I can understand how that looks. I'm just saying if I'm Justin Pippen, to me, there has to be another layer of this that is not being released because the coach had to have told him you ain't playing. Something must have happened, and plus we have to account for the fact that your father is Scottie Pippen, so we don't think it was money related. Like he didn't come in there with his hat in hand, where he needs to go to the highest bidder.
Done something, got kicked off the team, and this was an option the coaches gave him.
I mean,
the coaches even said anything? If the university made a statement, anything?
Nobody's made a statement about it. And but me as a fan, as a Michigan fan, and I would have thought conventional wisdom would have had me thinking that I would have been upset with him because Michigan Mike, who's also on the extra point, he was upset at first, and I was telling him, I'm like, they have Mr. Basketball in the state of Michigan has committed to the University of Michigan. He's a point guard. He's going to play over Pippen next year. I'm sure Scottie, and the Scottie Pippen Jr. is a role player for the Grizzlies. He's going to be in the playoff rotation, and I think that there was some ego involved there. Well, if they're going to play you, they're going to bury you on the bench.
And got in the portal though, as soon as the season was over last night.
But look, that you can say that when you're Clayton Jr. or when you're Caleb Love. When you Justin Pippen, you need to get on in there early before the money dry up and before these spots dry up. Because let's face it, you're looking at a Ball State, a MAC conference, a Western Kentucky, a Western Michigan. That's where he needs to go if he wants to go and hoop. Because if you can't make it in Michigan, you sure can't make it in Michigan State, Purdue, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee. Don't laugh for it. Don't laugh.
By nobody. What if the portal don't work for him?
Don't laugh.
Now, the funny part of that is, okay, so I go to a Western Michigan, I go to an Akron, I go to a Youngstown State, and I average 40. The very next year, I'll be back in the portal to be going to the Michigan, to the Vanderbilts, and to the North Carolinas, and I will be getting that same money. You will be getting that. So right now, it doesn't matter in this new society of win. My question is, you weren't playing all season, bros.
Now he won
the tournament. Get out.
Now he was playing during the season. He just wasn't playing well. Now he was a rotational player.
Let me ask y'all, is he good? Is he any good? Like word up, real talk.
He ain't his brother right now. He's not his brother right now. Now his brother led the SEC in scoring.
Wasn't even his brother at Vanderbilt? Is he even that? No. So okay, listen. I wish the kid nothing but luck. If I was a teammate, I would have been disappointing in the timing. I would have waited one more game. It would have been a matter of one more game.
Don't do the one more game. I thought we were
One
going
more.
to San Antonio. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, don't-
You got to keep thinking.
Stays here. My fault.
It's still raw, man. It hadn't been 12 hours since we got boat race. Did you see what Auburn did to us? They held our forehead while we swung.
Did you
Or
expect anything different? Did you really?
we were up 9.
They had
Sarah.
you know, you have your arm in the air, your mama holds your wrist while she got that belt, and so you can't go nowhere.
Farrah,
Beat you for
this
every
was the
syllable.
worst kind of loss. And I described it earlier as the scene from Rocky IV.
Oh,
When Drago was letting Apollo dance around the ring and he had his arm cocked back, and then his wife stood up and nodded to him, and then he killed him in the ring. Bruce Pearl nodded to his squad with 12 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the second half, and they cocked that arm back and knocked us TF out. And that was embarrassing. I was riding high on emotion after we knocked out Texas A&M. Stop laughing, Farrah. I'm pouring my heart out here in front of all your people, and y'all are laughing at me, and this is not funny. I thought we were going to San Antonio, and in a blink of an eye, not only was the 9-point lead erased, they went on a 30-8 run to finish the damn game. It looked like a home game in Atlanta. Why were we even in the?
it was a home game. It was a home game in Atlanta. That's the reason they're number 1 seed in the tournament, because it's a home game. Yes, you had everything stacked against you. Yes, the fact is you were still playing, and you knew in your heart that you weren't supposed to win. Your heart just got bigger when you get up by 9, and your heart, you got that big heart. It's like, oh, we can do it. That's what happened.
Farrah, that's the whole key. And damn you, Torrance, for saying it out loud. I'm up 9. And I do have a Michigan blanket. I would go grab it. So when you said that, I had to laugh because I did have my Michigan blanket on. I had on my Final Four shirt. Damn it, I got on my Go Blue slides.
You got to put them up.
I got my slides on. I slept in these last night.
All year.
I thought we was going to the Elite 8. I thought we was going to the Elite 8.
Y'all ain't good in baseball.
Oh God.
You have been disappointed all year. I'm sorry.
No.
So,
right.
Paul, I'm gonna say this. Don't let Farrah talk to you, because her whole North Carolina collection home, are they good in baseball? Because everybody about them home too. So I don't know why she's sitting there picking on you. Every
You the only one got a team left, T-Double. Like South Carolina is rolling.
And her team scored 36 points in an NCAA tournament yesterday. 36 in a whole game. For real.
Look, the thing is, like, I appreciate you two letting me come on here and vent and get this out of my system. It hurt my feelings because I thought that when I put the question in the chat that T-Double was going to agree with me, and when he didn't, I crashed out for a minute. I didn't want that in my life. Like I needed you to have my side, and you didn't, and I'm hurt. Like I'm down bad over here today. You know what I'm saying? That was embarrassing.
Y'all did good though.
You
Y'all
did
good.
You did more than you thought you were going to do. And you should be happy.
Tar Heels.
You did much more than you thought you were going to do. It was just that you got that big. Listen, we're going to talk about this in a few minutes. Just like Maryland. Maryland thought they had something. The whole world was all of a sudden jumped on the back, and then all of a sudden the truth came out. The same thing happened.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let myself out and go back to enjoying y'all's fantastic show. But Torrance, there's a difference between the young lady that you just took out for dinner telling you that she's going to catch her own Uber home, than for her to ask you to take her back to the house, come in for a movie, and then it's nothing.
Then
I just wasted a whole drive home, and I didn't even get in the house. Like, don't go up 9. Don't do that. Blow me out at halftime, I can go on to bed.
But you know, let me ask you one question. Would you have felt better if y'all had won and then turned around and lost to Michigan State again?
You know what? That was a mic drop. I'm gonna get out of here on that because you're right. I would have been worse. It would have been worse to lose to Sparty. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why these two are angels. Like, they allowed me to come on their platform and crash out for a second and talk through this. Now I think I'll be able to watch the weekend's games because there's some great matchups that y'all are going to preview, and I want to come out of this so I can go back to being a fan of the show and not an adversary, because y'all two just stomped me into the ground. All right, I'm taking my L. I'm Stephen A.
We
Smith.
love you.
I'm
Oh,
taking
we
my
gonna get
L
the
on
link.
national TV.
Get the link so you can jump back in. The link. Cause you go on in on that. We ain't got them yet. I got one for you.
One of the joys of my Saturday morning is watching you two go back and forth. Being in it, I don't get to just watch with my popcorn like I want to. So like T Double is back. He got this thing on lock and key. But I thought he was going to agree with me, and he didn't. He threw me out of the window.
He's shady.
I didn't disagree. I just needed the parameters. As you said early in this conversation, I was not paying attention to Michigan. I didn't know anything about all of this, and I was just trying to understand why this young man all of a sudden out the blue decided he wanted to do it at this moment.
And I get that because from a national standpoint, that looks very selfish, and I think that was the word, a reoccurring theme, a word that was on our show, selfish. But Farrah, as I bid farewell, he said it was only going to be one more game. That was so disrespectful. It was too soon for that.
My fault. I'm sorry.
I'm a Titans fan. I've been through enough.
I didn't need horrible year. I told you had a horrible sporting year.
And my Grizzlies just fired their coach with 9 games left in the regular season. I'm out of here.
We trying to figure that out. We trying to figure that out right there too. Now, on the other side, before I let you go, I'm feeling a bad year too because I took your quarterback as my starting quarterback for my Steelers. So I'm feeling where you've been. I'm about to go into that same depression.
No. Don't leave on a good note. Knock me on out. Like y'all have already beat me down. Just knock me on off the screen. Like I will respect it more if you don't let me down easy. Like
we went to another round.
Farrah set me up.
No. Didn't want Sparty to beat him. I done told you.
Farrah set me up, but then she redeemed herself because she's right. It would have been much worse summer listening to Michigan State fans saying they 3-0'd us and kept us out of the Final Four. So go Auburn, damn it. I'm out of here.
Thank you, sir.
Go Michigan.
Love the show. I'll be back in the chat. Zoom me out of here, Farrah.
Oh gosh, that was fun.
Oh man, that damn Paul. He was hot this morning. He played his case for about 45 minutes, I think. What's up, Adam? I sure appreciate you joining. I sure appreciate you joining. Let's see, battle. Let me go back. Now we got way out. So we already went over Houston, Tennessee playing. Yeah. And we got Auburn and Michigan State. But if Paul had won, he would be there. But it ain't.
He didn't want no parts of that. He didn't want no parts of that. No,
he definitely didn't want no parts of that. But we're gonna move right along.
Let's kick it.
The PT favorite. Well, both our favorite, but
yeah.
The women's basketball Sweet 16. Sweet 16 is him. And we're gonna start out with the best. Y'all know. South Carolina. Now, you're going cuckoo. Now he wanted to talk trash about me. Said that I was over here all scared and frantic last night when Houston, almost came up a little short. But I had to text you right at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I'm like, you all right? I was a concerned friend. I'm like, are you okay? Because South Carolina, y'all have been trashed the last 2 games. When I say trash, I mean trash in comparison to how y'all play and how you guys go about yourself. Maybe it's the competition. I don't want to believe that, but Dawn was very upset yesterday. Yesterday was the most angry I've seen her and frustrated with her team. They made mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. God, oh mercy! I don't know how because they're that good. They were going to win anyway. They can pull it out. Torrance, that was the last game y'all played like this.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned that. Number one, I didn't when you text me, I text you back. No, I'm good. You didn't. There was no hesitation. There was no, oh my God, I'm scared. There's no, they better play better. It was, I'm good. That's exactly what I meant. Now, you can talk about my Gamecocks and say they were, as you call them, trash over the last couple of games, and I can come on the other side and say no, they played to the level of that competition and still beat them at their levels, which we shouldn't do. We should play at our level and let them catch up to us. So in that context, yeah, we played trash in that sense. But What it did for me, though, and if you're a South Carolina fan, it finally did something that we haven't figured out all season.
What?
When it's close, who's your money player? Who you gonna get the ball to? Tell me, all these when you're blowing people out by 40, you don't know when the pressure's on who gonna perform under pressure. And we have started to figure out what's been happening. It's Chloe Kitts and it's Malaysia Fowali. Dawn cleared it up for Fowali yesterday. Literally.
She scares me, man. She goes crazy sometimes, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, but it's less times than she did the year before. So you see Dawn reining it in and she's figuring it out. So I like the fact that now when the pressure's on, you know you got somebody who can step up to the pressure. We didn't know who that was. We don't know who that is until this point.
Y'all can have, it's a lot that can step up to the pressure. Y'all, come on. Y'all have several players that can
when you're winning by 30, how can you figure that out? Because you're not being pressured. You don't know.
I get it, but they just definitely, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't want to say it's cockiness, but they definitely haven't been playing the same basketball as we've seen all year. They're not playing like they did the first game of the NCAA tournament where they came in and scored 120 points. I know the level of competition went up.
But nobody has scored that since the first game. Remember, there was like 3 or 4 teams that scored 100. Nobody has done that since then. So
all I'm saying is South Carolina got to step their game up. I want Dawn to win it all, but we can't win it like this.
So all I'm going to say is next up is whoever's next up. I love the South Carolina squad. I'm liking what they're doing. I love the pressure. I love to see who's going to be the star at the end of the game. And you don't have to worry. Right there. So, and as your favorite coach of all time said, and that's Vino, that's your boy. Survive and advance. That's all you got to do.
That's all you can do.
That's it. Everything else.
But speaking of Dawn, Dawn had turned down Elon. Man, he want to jump all up in here. I guess because Tesla went down so much, he got to get some. I don't really know. I ain't even gonna get into the political side, but Elon offered $10 million to Dawn Staley and South Carolina Gamecocks to their program because he, stands by her and he loves what she does. We all do. Glad he can see that greatness that she has down there. But he was going to give $10 million, and she turned it down. But she said they'd give it to some people that can really use it. I think that was her quote.
That's why that's my coach.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. That's why that's my coach. We don't want
that. Trying to get on the bandwagon. Ain't trying to get on the band. Ain't happening. It ain't happening.
And as you know who Dawn is, Dawn stands for what she stands for, and she'll let people in who represent what she believes is a good thing for her. How you think, as we talked about as a joke, how you think all of a sudden her and Plaz became, Plaz became a fan of what she does, and she has welcomed in. Nah, dog. Elon, we appreciate the money. Give it to Social Security. Give it to these people who worry about me if they get their Social Security check. Give it to these people that you fired. I'm not going political. Go, Dawn. Let's just move on.
Dawn, understood the assignment. She sure did. She stood 10 toes down, even with the crooked pinky toe.
The little curly one, the one to sit there like this. Oh.
Yeah, that one that lap over the other toe.
Oh, God. Want to get caught in the corner of that slide? You gotta move it.
Yeah, she stood them all down. But depending that y'all talk trash about me, go ahead and crush me. I don't care. I do Carolina.
Why don't you talk about it? Well, we got to talk about it. Why don't you talk about it?
Oh, okay, whatever. That's all I got.
Okay.
Duke won. You're not gonna make me go crazy. Okay, Duke won. They played a good game. I'm not hating on Duke. I don't like Duke, but shut up, Paul. I hate you. But they did beat them in the ACC tournament. They put them out everywhere. They beat them senior night and shit. I mean, they just a better team this year. Carolina was really good. They are really good. They have an awesome senior, that chick, I don't know her name, Hadley or something like that.
Edsby or something like that.
Something like that. But Duke is just a really, really great fundamental sound team. I think they even have sisters on it. Don't you got 2 sisters or something like that to play?
Listen, I don't know about Duke. Two things I know about. I like Carol Lawson. I love the coach. I always have. I liked her when she played at Tennessee. I liked her when she used to be on ESPN as a commentator before she took this job.
I'm just learning she figured out how to make her hair curly.
Listen, I'm glad she finally figured out we can figure out she's female. But the point of that conversation is this. I'm just joking. I'm just picking on it. I loved Carol Lawson. I just picked on that. I've had a little secret crush on her for years. I ain't gonna tell you that. But what I'm gonna say is Duke plays defense, and that's why the second thing I said, South Carolina and Duke has already played this year. Carolina did beat them by 11 the first time, but it was not one of those high scoring games. Duke can play, and they've matched up, and I know it's gonna be tougher this time. But you know that I know what I know, and I'm gonna say is all I'm gonna say in the next match. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that 18 I know, right? Like, he went hard on them. Like, damn. All right, well, yes, Carolina men and women are both sitting their asses at home. There it is. Maybe next year.
There's always the portal. Let's get it.
I don't think we're gonna get the portals. Carolina, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I think Carolina's women's basketball coach, she done came out. I don't know. That's a whole nother situation, a whole nother story out there. So hopefully that doesn't decline people to want to come to Carolina because she's out being gay and proud right now. So
well, remember one thing. There's a dude out of Michigan named Pippen that's open for the port of North Carolina needs somebody in men's basketball. You know, since he know how to play on. Transfer in the middle of the tournament. Okay, let's move on.
I didn't know where I was. I know. But this game right here, what game in this game right here pulled my soul out my chest. Do you understand me? Now, this was the game I waited for all day. I watched South Carolina, but we knew what was going to happen. This game right here. If you missed this game, Lord have mercy. That damn Anissa Morrow. That dog, she's just like a little net for the ball. She just know where it's going. She dropped 30 points, 19 rebounds. Oh my gosh. And this is all the time. She has like the most double NCAA this year. I think she has a record. I don't know, but the girl is badass. They beat my NC State's 80-73. Oh, it hurt my soul. It was a great game. NC State has a great squad. Even one of their players played for Dawn. She won the natty down there, Rivers.
Yeah.
And then she transferred. I don't know why, but she transferred after that.
I can tell you why.
Why? Why didn't she transfer?
The reason why she transferred, because after she won the natty, Dawn didn't know what she was. And Dawn couldn't figure out she needed to have the ball in her hand, and that's what North Carolina State as a point guard. She was never going to be that at South Carolina, and we tried that, and she was not able to shoot. That's that we needed a shooter. She's not a shooter.
She can shoot now.
Oh no, well, she passed it to the other young lady who I love
for North Carolina State. Light skinned little chick. Yeah. She's the only one that stayed all 4 years. She stayed all 4.
That's the reason Rivers left. She was like, Dawn was like, I think you need to go someplace up and develop because you're not going to be able to do that here. And I was just and she left and went to State, and I think another one left, and she played at Mississippi State this year. So we lost a couple of them.
Yeah, they did. We all won the damn taking L's all over the place. Yeah, you've taken L's 20, 24, 25. Hopefully the rest of the year get better for you, homie. But we got nothing but love for you, baby.
But Anissa Morrow is a beast, and they were talking about her at this level. They don't know where to put her. She's only about 6'1", so down low in the WNBA.
She's still gonna. She's gonna rack them up. She's gonna rack them up because she has a knack for the ball. That girl is a beast, and she can jump. So I mean, I don't think she could play she's like a Charles Barkley. You know what I mean? She's undersized, but the more elite player for that.
And have you noticed she started? Notice the end of the season she expanded her game. The 3-pointers started popping up. The jump shot, which is she gonna need in the W. But I'm not gonna doubt her game like you do with Brick Barbie, because this is what she gonna come to me. I ain't doubt this game at all. This girl,
she hit layups. She don't have 52 offensive rebounds. I bet you them rebounds she has this year, I guarantee she has more defensive rebounds than offensive.
I agree.
I agree. So Anissa Morrow, kudos to her. Daniel Flanger, she got kicked in the eye. The girl shoe flew off. She over there screaming. the whole damn night. The rest of the game couldn't get back in. I just need her to get her emotions a little more under control because it's not a good look sitting on the bench crying, whining. She was whining and all emotional the way she is. I don't think the W will look at that greatly. Those are the types of things people don't want to deal with.
Well, she is what she is.
Mhm.
She's a good player when she's on the court. And good for LSU. They had other people step up yesterday against North Carolina State. Williams stepped up. Everybody else stepped up. Right? Flau'jae didn't have a really good game. But congratulations to LSU. And I'm disappointed because I love the North Carolina State squad. I did.
Oh man.
But as we keep saying in this whole conversation, another check for the SEC.
I know y'all gonna hate me for this one, but I will admit and say that I really do not think Flau'jae is gonna pan out in the W.
I don't know. And
I don't think she is.
I don't know. I will say if she how does she take it seriously? Because of her other career. Yeah,
that she got going on, and then she can be D'd up. She is that player that you can D her up, and the defense in the W. She's not gonna do what she does here in the W. I just don't see it.
But I hope she takes it seriously, and I hope she goes to the W because if she goes to the W, then her other careers can be bigger because she's getting spotlight. If you disappear, you're not gonna get that spotlight. So you're doing it right now at LSU. People are paying attention to other stuff because they're seeing you. Right now, that's going to be your marketing way to do what you need to do. But she's a good player, and she can come back another year if she wants to, but she can leave if she wants to also this year.
She might as well come back. She might as well come on back.
She can be the queen of Louisiana. She can be the queen of Louisiana down there.
And last but not least, UCLA. I didn't even finish watching the game. That's why I went on back over to the men's side. It's just unfair. It's just whatever. UCLA is a good team. That's all I got.
Well, all I know is Ole Miss didn't have the ability to score. So if they wasn't going to stop UCLA from scoring more than 60 points, then they didn't have a chance to win. Now, I was looking at the game last night, and I started researching bets, and I looked at her mom. I didn't realize her mom was as dark as me. So I was like, because I don't see all that pigment on her, but her little sister a little darker. But that's what it is. But beautiful family, beautiful game, and you 6'7" right now. That's okay. It's an unfair advantage. South Carolina had it last year. She had the big 6'7" beast last year. It is what it is. They don't come around often. You better use it to get what you need.
And she is. She's done well. But they advance.
And she's coming back next year. She's only a junior. She's coming. Yes, she's coming back next year.
Well, that means that we'll get to see this UCLA and USC saga all over again. Hopefully, injury free. That's what we will hope for. And then we got the Sweet 16 that's on today. The women's Sweet 16 is today, tomorrow. Well, they had it yesterday and today. Finishing up today. We got. Let's see. We got Notre Dame and TCU is playing at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock in 30 minutes.
What you gonna do?
We're getting the hell off of here. I'll tell you that. That's what we're gonna do. TCU. I'm nervous. One for Notre Dame and a beautiful coach. I am, but TCU is scaring me. And Notre Dame has not been playing at the top of their level, here the last few games prior to the tournament starting. So I do see Notre Dame getting upset in this game today. I don't want that to happen. I'm pulling for Notre Dame, but TCU, something going on down there.
Haley Van Grandma versus Hidalgo right there. I think in Washington.
Haley Van Grandma. Is that
Haley Van Grandma. That's her name. So I mean, she's sorry. My fault. I don't mean to talk about nobody. I'm wrong today. I'm just wrong. But but I think Notre Dame got enough because I think the matchup of her against Hidalgo evens out, and then I think Notre Dame got some other stuff around that may do stuff like that TCU can't do. Now TCU got Prince, but be very careful because she'll punch a chick in the face. She do. Again, that's wrong.
Like dirty down there. I'm in Funky Town. They in Fort Worth. They dirty down there.
But I think Notre Dame gonna sneak it out because I need to see more of Ivy. I need to see the coach for at least another round or two. So.
I would love to see that as well.
Okay, what about the next one? A battle of the SEC. What you got? On a neutral court. Tennessee versus Texas. Neutral.
Because they in Birmingham?
I don't know where they at. I don't know.
Birmingham, Alabama. Spokane or Birmingham. It's neutral. Let's say that. You are not near home. Except Carolina.
Because I think Texas beat Tennessee by like 4 or 5 in Texas this year.
They did. So they're playing today as well. They play at 3:30. Tennessee and Texas will play. There's gonna be a great rematch. But Booker, I really want to see them win because I will look. It's too many Texas teams because you can see Texas and TCU could actually have to play in the Elite Eight. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's gonna be a good game. And then we got OU and UConn. Play if you want to on OU. Buck around and find out today, UConn. But Gino will pull them on through in Beckers as long as she stays healthy.
I need Beers to play like Betts today. I need Beers to play because I need her to show who she is. I saw her the last game. She got hit and started crying. I'm like, girl, you 6'7" big girl. You should throw that weight on these people. Why you let these little people hit you? Come on, for real. I need you to play like Betts today. And if you play like Betts today, UConn ain't got nothing down low that can stop you. But they got them things on the outside. And they got that thing that can play that three position. So I think UConn got more talent. And then in the final game, I think this is the last emotional game for the season for this squad. This is it right here.
Yeah. South Carolina, USC. I think they'll pull. You think they can pull? They should be able to pull out Kansas State today. They should be able to pull this out today. But after today, we're gonna see y'all and see. We're gonna see y'all, whether it's Oklahoma or UConn. We're gonna see y'all. Hopefully their little center, what's her name, came over from Stanford. She did what she got to do today.
Maybe Kiki got one of them miracle runs, get that one play and the team get behind on your back and you just take them and run. I would love to see something like that.
Well, she's gonna have to. She's gonna have to. They'll get through today, but that's it. But that's the Sweet 16 for the women today. Finish them on up for this week, and then we'll see Elite Eight. I guess that's gonna be what, tomorrow or Monday.
So yeah.
Tomorrow Monday. Sunday and Monday. Sunday, Monday. So we will see what's going on. We'll holler at them Tuesday and see how that rounded out for everybody. Moving on along. I can't believe this, man. What the hell? I'm trying to understand. Why is Latson in the portal?
Maybe she believes this Florida State squad can't take her any further than if she wants to go. She wants more spotlight.
This is what I'm talking about with this portal. You're the nation's leading scorer. The nation's leading scorer. You're a freshman. Florida State ain't that damn bad that she can't build with this team and do what she needs to do. What you want to instantaneously, you don't want to work for it. This is year one, and you did good.
Well, now actually, I think this year 2 or 3 actually for her. She's not a freshman. Oh no, she's been enough. I mean, she's been at Florida State for a couple of years now. So now she's giving them what she can possibly look it up, please. But she's giving them whatever she can give them. But I don't care about all that. What you need to care about is you know who she's
trying to go with, right? She's trying to go to South Carolina. That was South Carolina want her.
South Carolina, and could you imagine her and Fort Wiley in the backcourt? Could you imagine what that could be as a 1-2 down there with Ashton?
She's a sophomore.
So yeah, so they played together in AAU. They played together. Her and Raven played high school ball together. They played AAU with Ashlyn and the other two.
But is there a fit for her there?
Yeah,
listen. Have enough guards.
Because we're losing Pow.
That's a point guard. That's a point guard.
We're losing Hall. We lose it, Bree Hall. We're losing.
Her and Bree Hall game is nowhere near similar. She wouldn't be taking Bree's place.
That's the only place she would be able to play. She's not going to be a point guard.
But that's my whole point. I get we want her there because she's a great player, but I don't see a fit for her there right now. Not with the players they have on the roster.
So here's what you say. So she's a 2 guard. Is that what you want to say? Not a point guard. Then who's our other 2 guard? And that would be Tessa Johnson, who can move the Bree spot at the 3 and put in Latson at number 2.
She ain't tall enough to move the 3.
She's the same height as Bree. They're both of the same height. They're the exact same height.
They may be the same height, but they ain't got the same physicality. Bree is a 3-4. She's a swing player. See, the other chick, she's a shooter. She's a shooter.
But she's also a 3-4 swing player. She's
a 2-3. She's a 2-3 swing guard.
But the greatest thing is, you're dealing with the greatest coach in college basketball who will put her in the
Figure it
right
out.
position.
But and if she doesn't go to USC, it's gonna be because this isn't the right fit for her, and
Yeah.
Dawn will be doing a disservice by
Correct.
just stacking her
Correct.
team. So I don't think she's
Correct.
gonna end up in South Carolina, honestly. I
You
can
know,
see her at LSU. I can see her at LSU.
I can see her in North Carolina. I could see her
No,
maybe
don't waste your time.
maybe at Duke under Lawson, so she can play defense and they can finally get that scoring that they need. That
Maryland could have used it, but I wouldn't go there now since they just lost their sin. They lost old girl. They lost their senior, so I wouldn't go there. There's a couple places for her to go. Hell, she go out with Juju. Did you imagine that?
I don't think she's going out west. I think she's
Nah, she
Florida,
wouldn't go out west, but
Georgia
that would
girl.
be too much.
She's gonna stay somewhere in that southeast, maybe as far as Texas, maybe.
But it's not gonna be South Carolina.
Listen, that's what the world hopes when we get our new assistant coach down there. We get the big girls down there too.
She's a little girl.
I know we're gonna get them all down there. We're gonna stock the pile. That's what Connecticut used to do. Stock them. All right.
They used to do,
what's going on?
Man, listen, I'm tripping on this. I seen this. I'm like, well, you better not take a knee at UT. So, University of Texas is going to be withdrawing scholarships from any student athletes who kneel during the national anthem. I didn't know that was a thing that we're still kneeling. You know, if you do, that's your choice. It's a free country, I thought. But either way, they still don't get it what the solidarity is about. But I didn't even know this was still a thing, and now UT want to take away scholarships. And Texas like to start things. It'll be a trend if it happens. So stand up, people.
It's just world. It's just world. And listen, if you on your knee for a great reason, be on your knee and stand on it. And listen, what Texas gonna do? I don't. Who are these players? Are these basketball players? Baseball players?
I don't know. I think it was just a flyer, but basically they're just saying UT has made that. They've been.
Well, then that's fine. UT is. I don't have to be at UT, and y'all can take that step back. See, everybody's thinking they're that brand. You're not a brand anymore. The brand is whoever gonna pay me. So you can go ahead and get rid of all of us if you want to, and I can go somewhere else.
Right.
The brand is paying me now. So
but now you're taking it to where you're taking away their scholarship for them to be able. But the thing is, who's this gonna hurt? Because ain't nobody on scholarship. Can't take my NIL money, So
and think about it. This has been something they could do. Remember, scholarship's only a 1-year plan. Every year the coach has the right to get rid of you anyway. So okay, you just want to get rid of me because you don't want this. So what? Peace. I'll go somewhere else.
So now with the NIL, what is this even gonna matter? Because they ain't on scholarship.
So
getting $5 million and paying their own tuition. Shit.
I'm saying.
But I just thought that was a little weird. Had to show that a little bit. But Deion finally has shut everybody up. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going to Florida State. He ain't going to the NFL. He has signed a 5-year extension. It's like $55 million. He did a good. He got a little bit of change. Not that he need anything, but he did sign a 5-year extension finally.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I doubt he will be in Colorado for the next 5 years. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Why you say that?
Because I think this extension is to keep him. I think this extension is a safety belt for Colorado in case
he loses. Hold him. He's Deion. He's like, hey, man, this ain't gonna keep me here, but I don't think intending to.
And maybe his son gets drafted by the Giants, and the next year the Giants fire their head coach, and then this dude, and this dude goes in and be the Giants next year. Who knows? If that opportunity comes up, maybe that Cowboy opportunity come back up in 2 years when they realize we hired Brian Schottenheimer or whoever the Schottenheimer dude is. We hired this wrong dude. Maybe that'll come up in 2 years. But what this does, I get to hang out in Colorado. I get to be the man. Now, if there's one thing about Deion and this money, I don't care about the money. What I'm loving is what he's doing is putting all these people as the coaches, and these are getting these players NFL coaching. They brought in Marshall Faulk as a running back coach. They brought in Brian Leftwich as a quarterback offensive coordinator. They got Warren Sapp on the. These are dudes who played professional ball, and these people getting the tape. So what these Colorado students and football players better recognize, they're getting a pro environment right now, and you better enjoy it. And as long as Deion's there, that is the greatness thing of it. And so I'm loving what he's doing. I'm not going to become a Colorado fan. I'm going to be I'm being extended Colorado fan. I'm going to cheer from over here, but I'm not going on it. But congratulations, Mr. Sanders, and enjoy your lavish mansion in the mountains of Colorado that they just paid for. You ain't got to pay that no more. You just done it. Congratulations.
No, I love Dion, but oh yeah, hey Tyrone over on Instagram, my line brother Tyrone Aiken. Appreciate you joining us over on the good gram. But I do want to say I do got to give a shout out. Oh, let's see, I got worth every penny. Okay, worth every penny. But I will shout out my homeboy, Mr. Johnny Mac.
Johnny Mac, where are you coming back?
So I met Johnny a long time ago. We used to work at the bank together, Bank of America here in Addison. He actually worked there with us, and he's been in coaching after he left there. He's been everywhere: high school, college, Florida, wherever. Houston, been in the Houston area. He's been in several different coaching scenarios, but now he's running backs offensive analyst for the Colorado Buffs. So I want to give him a shout out. Now, this is a former Texas Tech alum. This was a running back. Look him up, baby. You're gonna see some numbers up in there. But Johnny Mackey, he's a running back for Texas Tech. Came out of Florida, one of those big ass schools down there out of high school. But he's a really good dude. Love Johnny, my homie. I want to give him a shout out. Congrats, Johnny Mac. Do your thing. Do your thing.
And look at all that coaching power and knowledge that he's going to obtain in Colorado for him to be the next is what's going to probably happen. So congratulations to Mr. Mack. Good luck.
I am super proud of Johnny. I really, really am. Congrats. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. But I had to give him a little shout out, Johnny Mack, coaching up at the Good Buffs. So definitely, let's see what else we got up on him. Just a little bit of NFL. Actually, only one. I'm over the damn NFL. They always got a new rule, man. 15 yards. Flag on the play. Flag.
Yo, ref. What I do, ref? What did I do, ref?
No more no swipes. No more no swipes. You can't do it. Can't do it. No. Oh, I'm like, are y'all serious right now? Like, and you know what? They really, a lot of people have a misconception of this. This whole thing. Do y'all not know? We do the booth. I told you guys we was doing it on this weekend. One of the high schools a couple years ago, I always have, they go through the principal. We'll go through a lot of the videos, some of the anal principles. And one of them went through and they wanted a lot of the videos taken out. I couldn't even post them. I couldn't even send them to them because they were doing the nose wipe because they think that's a sign of doing drugs. Yeah. So that's true story. Deleted like 100 and some damn videos because she like, and I think her kid was telling her that that's what those signs mean. So now the NFL is jumping on the bandwagon. They're penalizing the nose wipe celebration. 15 yards. Get 15 yards. Next is gonna be monetary.
First, I didn't know what it was when they were doing it. When they do this and then they point, who cared? I thought it was just a variation of this throw slash that they were doing, but now you know what?
Whatever. I didn't say it was drugs. This is what the principal labeled it as. I don't think it's for that either. Anybody's snorting coke.
All I'm gonna say is what it's just another thing you got to deal with when you make $50 million a year. So it is what it is. That's millionaires and billionaires having conversations to us broke people.
Wait a minute, Tyrone just over on Instagram. He said a player better not be out there with the flu. Go and get straight flying fines.
Ref, I got a cold.
You gotta swipe up.
Yeah, gotta do the new wipe up or something like that.
But yeah.
God almighty.
Think of that one, but yeah, you're right, Tyrone. They're gonna get straight fines everywhere. Swipe up, NFL players. Swipe up.
Wow.
Who, Lord have mercy. But that's all I got for you dumbass NFL people right now. So we're going to move over to the dumb NBA people right now. Butler returned. What a return it was.
Where in the hell you get this picture? I don't even want to know. Wiggins daddy them dudes. Wiggins like, listen, you traded me. Listen, little boy.
It's story time. Yes, it was. It was story time. I thought it was going to be a better little return to Miami, but it was not. I don't know what the hell happened with Butler. He thought he froze up. I don't know.
I ain't even gonna talk about it, but
the picture says enough.
The picture says everything. You talk all that junk about Miami when you would left and you're going and you're gonna go there and they changed your diaper down there. So don't go back talking junk. Now I saw some people got mad that Miami gave him a standing ovation and a video tribute and all by the way he wanted to leave and such and such. Well, I don't see anything wrong with that in a sense. I mean, the ending may not have been good, but the dude took you to a couple of NBA finals when y'all had no talent on the team other than him and a couple of bums. So do what you got, not bums, because these NBA players. I'm sorry, great, good players on this situation. But all I'm gonna say is, yeah, don't talk nothing if you can't back this one up. And you got smacked. And Wiggins just sitting there like, listen, y'all traded me down here. I'm now in Miami. I left y'all and I smacked y'all. So I'm gonna be chilling down here. I'm going back to the beach. Y'all have a nice day. Is what he did.
Changed their shitty diapers without wipes.
Oh. Yeah, but you remember he couldn't wipe his nose. In the NFL, he couldn't wipe him. You be careful.
Not do it. The Grizzlies fired their damn head coach. We still trying to understand this twist. I don't know. Right before the playoffs.
You can't trust nothing in Tennessee, can you? Ain't nothing in Tennessee go right.
Like I said, my take. If this was a very quick fire right there at the playoffs with a plus, there what 40 and 29, like
44 and whatever. Yeah, then like the 5th or 6th spot in the playoffs. It wasn't like they're in the play-in game. They were right there.
One of them players fucked his wife. He said, I'm out.
Or he did it. Or he did the opposite.
Or maybe his wife was sleeping with some teammates and he's like, we got to go now. We got to go now. I get my wife up out of here. Somebody disfiled somebody's wife or husband. I don't know.
What they said was he was losing the team and losing the locker room, and the team wasn't listening to him anymore. And then they said the ownership had it like that, and the team kind of pushed against, and they were trying to find a way to get him out of there, and they did. So they got
winning, but you're still winning.
So yeah, Paul, I read that. They hadn't beat a team over 500 since January, except the Mavericks at the time. I remember that they beat the Mavericks, but still. You're still 44 and whatever. You're still in the 5th or 6th. It's not like you sitting there.
You going to the playoffs.
So you're saying that this change is going to make a difference? That assistant coach going to light that fire under them? They're going to go on a 10-game run and win 2 or 3 rounds in the playoffs. You are what you are.
And you have an interim head coach who's taking over because they can't hire nobody between now and the end of the season. It's stupid.
They promoted one of the assistant coaches. So I wish you nothing but luck. I love the Grizzlies. I love Ja Morant. I wish his daddy would go home somewhere. I love them. Love to see him
number play. 2, Ursha too.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens. But Paul, I'm glad you're back. I didn't know you were still here, homie. Glad you are. Got something for you.
What's that about? What's that about? What's this next subject about? What do you? Why?
LeBron always got no losing. So I guess he had his little ball head in a tizzy because he won the game prior to this game. You know, he did hit the little shot. You know, tip in at the buzzer. It's my city. Whatever. What the hell happened? Paul. Probably, let's see what he say before I get into this and trash him again. Probably not. I think they didn't want him to win the series and mess up the firing.
Makes sense. Makes sense. If they want to get rid of you, they want to get rid of you now. Good point, Paul.
Right? Y'all beat me up, but I ain't never leaving. You gonna leave after this one? No. Let's break this on down. I cross my legs on this one. So this dumb person, LeBron, try to stop cursing so much. He loses the damn game 3 times. That's what I say. 3 times in the last 30 seconds. Okay, he throws the ball out of bounds. He turns the ball over. Dude shoot in his face. Drop a half court shot. LeBron fucked up the last 3 plays that could have sealed their game, but we can't ever depend on him. So, Paul, did he or did he not lose this game for you guys? I'll wait.
I know you ain't waiting for me to have this conversation. The dude hit a lucky 46-foot jump shot at the end of the game despite all the
But
other
these
two
are
things
other
that
two.
he's doing,
The other two
despite
plays do not take
despite
that
the
away.
other two, the dude had to hit a lucky 46-foot shot. So I ain't gonna say the dude lose
What
the game.
about the three? What about the 2 threes? That wasn't luck. Shot a 3 in his face. Bam. Then he
Fair.
throws the ball away and then gets another 3. 6 points in like 4 seconds.
Fair. This is just basic basketball. People do that. So this shot. Would we have this conversation if this dude didn't hit the 46-foot shot? I'm not defending LeBron, and don't you put me in a position to try to do that. What I'm saying to you is we wouldn't have this conversation if the dude didn't hit a lucky shot at the half court. So get over it. Move it.
Two faces.
Move
You are
Move
definitely
it.
a LeBron fan.
Moving on.
And it's okay. LeBron is trash, and I'll
I'm a
say
Laker
it every
fan.
week.
I'm a Laker fan. Now you want to talk about my Lakers? Yes, all day.
They trash too. Y'all beat me up. Yes, y'all are trash. Lakers are trash. Now you done made me mad. You trash. LeBron trash. The Lakers are trash. Fat Boy trash. All of them.
Guess what? I heard y'all in the last spot of the play-in over there in Dallas. Y'all can make the
next
with all two of your players left on there. I heard y'all in the last spot.
I done took that hit on the chin. You can't do nothing with me on that one.
So now let's move it on. This is a game.
Last topic.
Hold on. I don't see you the one when he tapped in that last shot of the other game when they won. I don't see you put that up there, did you? What's that about?
Why would I put that up?
Because you hater. You only want to put the hateration, but not the holleration.
You love LeBron.
You want to put the hateration, but not the holleration in this dancery.
Take up for your wife, not your girlfriend. Stop.
Whatever, man. I don't care nothing about that dude.
Take up for your wife, not your girlfriend. Tripping. Now, the NBA is having a civil war.
What is that? What is that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I didn't think we was going to talk about this. Why you even put this in there? Who cares? What does this got to do with real basketball? What is this?
This is my news you can't fucking use.
Yes, because it's not necessary.
Yes, it is. It's very necessary because now it's getting childish and it's getting funny.
It was childish since the very beginning.
And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. LOL TT Cooker with the music reference today. Ain't nobody like TT.
Yeah,
I'm a LeBron fan. We done figured it out today. I'm over him.
Get over it. Get over it. You don't see the LeBron nothing in here. You ain't never seen me with LeBron nothing. You saw me with Lakers things. So let's go over that.
Ain't nobody worried about no damn Lakers. Nobody talking about them either. We're gonna talk about your Lakers. But this NBA Civil War is actually entertaining on top of making me want to actually tune in. But of course, everybody knows about LeBron, stupid ass, him and old boy want to walk up on him. Then Stephen A. loud ass punk want to go on Gilbert Arenas, talk trash. Then I actually think he was a little nervous yesterday. Y'all ain't gonna tell me he ain't Stephen A. the man. I missed $1 million ESPN. You didn't know he was in the building over there on the Pat McAfee show. He didn't see him. But then LeBron is being petty as well. That's King James Pharaoh. So I just want to know how long is this war gonna go on? We already had Skip and old boy down there. Your boy Shannon told him just to let it go, speak your word and be done, but he's not. I say let him fight it out. And then y'all know who's in the background. We always gotta have MJ, the GOAT back there, the real king. But I know you don't care about this feud, but you come on now.
Why are we having a conversation again about millionaires and billionaires once again?
Because this is our take. That's why.
But what's
your take on this?
I think both of them are stupid. And as I said, I'm with Shannon. I'm with everybody. Let it go. You've already had both of y'all done said what y'all move on. Listen, both of y'all in the position that y'all don't really need to talk to each other anymore. So if y'all don't have to deal with it, don't worry about it.
Do you think that he would have hit him? He swears up and down if he had touched him, he would have hit him.
Two things would have happened. First, Stephen A. need to shut up about I would have fight him. First, if LeBron would have hit you, you think you'd have got a chance to fight him when everybody in the arena would have been grabbing you or him? He would have just took that hit and moved on. That's all that would have happened. You would have got a chance to get that shot back. So why are we having a hypothetical about this? And LeBron, if you swing it on somebody and break your hand, then Farrah gonna be talking to you for the next 6 months about how your Lakers lose the season because you want to punch Stephen A. Smith in the face.
But honestly, I think in the end, if they continue to keep going, Stephen A. is gonna he already nobody 50-50 like him and don't like him. You either love him or love to hate him.
That is true.
I think he's tearing his brand up. You messed up with the wrong man in the NBA. Now, I am not a LeBron fan, but I think LeBron could really tear this man apart. And y'all know ESPN don't have no problem getting rid of somebody. We don't care about your $100 million contract. We do not. I truly think Stephen A. is not going to have first take if he continues on one more word. He's not going to be on first take.
Because you know ESPN got a clause in there, disrespect clause, or making us look bad clause, and he'll lose it. Like I said, this should be over. The dude talked one thing, you said one thing. It's like a he/she back and forth. Let it go.
Men, but if you was in the streets and they weren't celebrities, y'all know they were gonna go back and forth. We're going back and forth. This Kendrick Lamar, everybody gotta have beef. Now we got an NBA beef or ESPN beef with the NBA.
If this was in the streets, this would have been over already. Somebody already taken that L or that punch in the throat. It would have been over already. This ain't the streets. This is just, y'all. Listen, I'm on nobody's side. I don't care about this. I like what Shannon did with Skip. You fired me. I went on and I made a bigger brand over here by myself, and I ain't got to say your name if I don't want to. Okay, we moved on. We're done. These two, like I said, these two are the biggest brands in their market. I get that. Y'all done had y'all little one-on-one, both of y'all whining. Okay, now let's move on from it. Let's move on.
First off, ESPN is getting paid for it. But I do think that Stephen A. is going to end up he's going to lose his brand or lose his job messed up with LeBron. So that's what I will say about it.
I don't have a dog in neither one of this fight, so it don't make no difference.
I love it. I'm here for it. I'm ready for them to go back on another damn show and talk shit about each other and don't meet up like they don't see each other. I just think it's a punk move.
Like the rule is, y'all can see each other. Y'all got each other's numbers. So why don't y'all just have this conversation like men and talk?
He blocked him. He blocked him.
Stephen A. blocked him.
Yeah, he blocked him. They talking mad trash now. I'm trying to tell you. Watch him on Gilbert Arenas. He talked so much trash on there. LeBron talked a little bit of trash. What it was, I felt like LeBron defended himself on the Pat McAfee show. He didn't go on there to talk about that scenario. But when does LeBron really come on a show like that? Oh, you just all of a sudden ready to come on up in the ESPN studios. I just, it's so childish and petty, but hey, I'm like here for it.
They were in the studio. He was at ESPN. If there had to be a conversation, listen, that show come on right after the other show. Where you at?
Table being turned. Table should have been turned up in that bitch. Let go and fight it up.
Walk on up in here. Like, oh, excuse me, bro. You were talking about me. Okay. What you want to do?
What you say, Pat McAfee said he did.
Yeah, because Pat McAfee trying to be the ESPN dude and get that $100 million if Stephen A. disappeared.
That's exactly what happened. Working on it, and he's going to keep working on it. Now bring him back, bring a Rick Gilbert, some more people that can come on there and talk trash and bring it on there. You're right, Paul. Boy, we're going to see how this unfolds in the next 3 months.
I hope it's over. I just hope it's over.
It ain't. But what is over is our show. We are out of here. Now, definitely. Oh no, I'm not gonna go on. I'm just saying we done with our topics.
No, before you do for that, I want to know: did you and Paul get y'all bet? Houston versus whatever Tennessee? I didn't hear a bet come across. He didn't talk about it.
I said food. Paul never said what he wanted.
Oh, we got Paul. We don't get him some of this first take. Let him do it. You know what I'm saying? We got it.
Paul, you got a T-shirt if they win.
If Tennessee wins, we'll send it to you right now. Find where you at.
But if they don't, I need my food. You can Uber it to my house. I will give you the address. You can DoorDash my food. Thank you. Yes, you can. We ain't got to meet up. Don't even worry about it. But thank you. Great show. Appreciate you. But definitely that is all we have. I appreciate y'all guys staying up with us. Not up with us, but staying here with us all morning because it's time to get to some good old basketball. What Paul say? I'm standing on that XL shirt, please, and thank you. Yeah, ain't gonna win. He might feel bad for you and send it to you anyway. So,
wow, not to feel bad.
He's had a rough year, man.
He has had a rough year for real. We ain't gonna mess.
Definitely had a rough year. But you got any shout outs?
To shout out, like I say every time, I appreciate anybody who listens to us. Let's make this thing as big as possible. And I enjoy even talking to Farrah sometimes. Now, I mean, this might have been one of the times, but I do enjoy talking to Farrah sometimes. I'm just saying.
It's hard out
okay.
here for a pimp.
Sarcasm is my superpower too, so don't let it.
What I do best.
So
Look, Paul, I think I do got some Clorox. Oh man, I can't fool with you. But no, my shout outs I don't really have none. Shout out to everybody. Come on, support us, like, share, follow everybody on Instagram, everybody on YouTube. Thank you guys. Share it. Let's get us out here in these streets. We love it. Love what we do. But make sure you guys watch NCAA Women and Men today.
yes,
Join us back on Tuesday. We'll be on here at 7 p.m.
yes.
I know Paul gonna jump in. He's usually asleep at that time, you know, them old folk. But y'all
Wow.
holler
Wow.
at 7 p.m. We will be on holler at y'all about the Elite Eight. And next Saturday, y'all make sure y'all join the Extra Point. They come on at 9 a.m. with Paul Coulter, T Sizzle. They are hilarious. 2 hours of about 3 hours of podcasting on a Saturday morning. You can't beat it with us too. So
maybe they invite me to the show one day. Maybe I can be on their show one day.
No, I've been waiting on them to send you that invite. I don't know what's up. They hating on you, Paul. I know you hear it.
Okay, we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
But outside of that, y'all, I'm gonna go hit this old park, the photo booth this weekend. Y'all pray for my feet. Other than that, y'all already know we out. Peace.